Good morning. This is 3333 Lightworker, and today's reading is from the week of the 15th through the 20th or 21st of December. I want to start out with I wanted to see if you guys felt the same weirdness of December the 10th and the 11th. Now, that was just a couple of days ago. That's when Saturn turned direct. I felt it, and it was really strange, and it's like a big warning to me to stay inside. I'm a natural born empath, and so when I feel the vibes being kind of woo woo ish or strange, and I decided not to be outside with other people who might be in a bad mood or, just wanting to take something out on you just because you happen to be there or something like that. So I just decided to just stay low and wait for this energy to pass. And I just, other things that I've felt was that somebody was sending you spiritual attacks, or a family member comes into your mind, and all of a sudden you feel like doing something that you normally wouldn't do or something, or a coworker might be sending you bad vibes or something like that. Don't pay any attention to that. They'll get their karma for trying to invade your personal space or your thought patterns or something to try to get you to do something. It's their karma. Don't worry about it. And it's like anything in life. This energy shall pass. Okay. So our first card for this coming week is the Page of Pentacles. Now, this card is to a cautionary tale. It's to be patient for your dreams to manifest. Now, I'm like you. I don't want to wait. I want my dreams and my goals to manifest as soon as I put them down on paper or work on them. I want them to come to me ASAP. And Mercury did just turn direct. On the 15th, it will turn direct. That's this Sunday. And like I said last week, you have to give it a day or two to let things adjust, and then things will start to move smoother. But in the meantime, continue with your studies. Don't overspend, because you might find out you paid for something that cost more than you thought it was, and now you're stuck with the money. It's not there anymore, and you're going, oh, how am I going to pay for all of this stuff? I don't get paid until the end of December, that kind of thing. So just have a positive mind frame, and you've experiencing stuff like this before, the ups and downs, and you know that you just need to go with the flow until Mercury stations and everything runs smoothly again. Now the next card is the Fool. Okay, notice this young lady. She's like, oh, do I take that step? Do I go for it right now? It's like damned if I do and damned if I don't. So it's like, it's the universe is just saying, just take a moment and look before you leap. Everything will work out for the highest good, but you have to remain cautious. Okay, don't jump into every offer that is given to you. This is the time when everybody's selling everything. They're selling this, they're selling that. Buy this, buy that, and it is a marketing ploy. They just want your money. They don't care about you. They just want your money. So, you have to be cautious. Okay. So just don't just jump at every offer you see that shows up on every, commercial. Oh, it looks good. Let me buy it. Let me try it. That kind of thing. Don't do it. Because after Mercury turns stations direct, that'll be the time to start looking for things to purchase, but not before Sunday. I would give it until next Tuesday before you buy anything for like Christmas or for yourself or anything like that. Just give it some time. So remember this. I always say slow and steady wins the race. Your soul has it's in a time of rejuvenation, a level up in your DNA, so to speak. It's a spiritual awakening. So you must allow your soul and the universe to align with each other. Okay. Our next card is the Star. We've been getting this a lot in our readings, at least in the readings that I've been doing for everybody. And that's a good thing. The Star is a wonderful thing. it's, we've been asking, we've been praying for a miracle or miracles. We need everything. We all feel like we're starting our lives all over again. We've lost people in our lives. We've lost pets. We've lost jobs. We've lost our car. The transmission went out, and now you're stuck. You don't have a car. We've lost money for buying something we thought we needed and we didn't. We've lost friendships because of competitiveness over a job or a boyfriend or whatever it is, and it's silly things. It's like, God, if I was just a little bit more patient, things would work out. So, but if you notice the young woman holding on to the string, she's got her hopes and her wishes and her desires, and she's asked the design to help. Now, maybe it's not normal. I know it's not normal for me to ask for help, but I've learned that sometimes asking for the divine's help and telling them that you've been a good little girl, you've done this and this and this without asking for anything in return, and you just want somebody to listen to your prayers and your desires and grant a wish, and the divine is saying, okay, wish is granted. I've heard your prayers. Okay, so be grateful that things are progressing in a positive manner. So the next card we have is the Queen of Cups. Look at that woman. She's manifesting. She's praying. She's trying to deliver the life that she's always wanted. She's worked hard for it and everything. She's been through the dark night of her soul, and she came out. She's still breathing. Congratulations on that. She understands now that to forgive everyone who's berated her, told her she was useless, she's a nobody, and she realizes that she can't herself carry that bag over her shoulders. She didn't call her all of those names. She didn't berate herself. It was other people. And she knows that she can't carry other people's crap on her back. So she's asked the divine to please take care of it for me. I can't do everything. You take care of it. You give them karma if you feel necessary. I don't want to deal with it anymore. It's she has desires in her own life that she needs to move forward, not go back. Okay, and she's decided she's not going to let anyone stand in her way. So our next card here is the Ten of Cups. Okay, that's a positive card. Okay, so first off, it says, remember not to let unrealistic expectations cause you depression or cause you to feel like everything in your life is going topsy-turvy. It's upside down. It's not what you thought was going to happen this month. I know I'm one of those people. It's not anywhere near what I thought I was going to get this month, but I'm not going to let it stop me. I don't let it get me depressed, overwhelmed so much. I learned throughout life, it's the yin and the yang, the good and the bad. You have to take all of that into perspective. Life will give you what you need, not what you want, and you have to be grateful for that. Okay, so prosperity is within your reach, and you can take it to the bank, so to speak. So there's going to be something, some kind of prize, some kind of wish granted. Maybe you'll get a gift card for Christmas that is like $200. That would be lovely, wouldn't it? Or a friend, invites you to join them into their business. They want you to head a certain department, and you think, wow, this is a great idea. I like that friend. We work well together, and you start a business. That would be a goal right there. Or somebody gifts you a new car. Oh gosh, why don't you come over to my house and give me the car I want? I would love that. Okay, so it's like you have to realize your self-worth. Okay, and don't settle for anything less than you deserve anymore. You have stand your ground. You have learned everything. You've changed your DNA, your thinking process, even the way you look. Okay, you're eating healthier. You changed your clothes, the way you dress. You're more profound in your stance. You've got this self-assurance, and people are noticing. Okay, and here's your Ace of Cups is the next card. So the Ace of Card is your heart energy. Self-love is very important, excuse me, at this time. So you need to take some me time, take a bubble bath, do your hair, give it a hair treatment, make it feel more soft and luxurious instead of dried out. and with all that hairspray and all that junk that you put in it when we style our hair. Okay, take a long nap. Okay, these are all positive things to do for yourself. It's a positive message. There's a trip that you've always been dreaming about. It will come true. I believe in the early part or sometime in the next year. I truly believe this. Okay, if you're like me, everything comes to me in my dreams, and I've been dreaming of this trip I've been wanting for ages, and I just feel that I'm just going to decide to do it. No matter who, what, where, and if is trying to stop me, I'm going to take it anyway. So you have to feel the love around you. You have to love yourself in order to do these things for yourself. And the first step is to say no to other people's inquiries or other people wanting you to do stuff for them. And you say, no, I've got something else I need to do. And that need to do is you. You're going to take care of yourself. And our last card this week is the Two of Cups. And just like I was saying, somebody or somebody wants to have you do something for them, or they want to meet up with you, which is inconvenient because you had plans for a bubble bath or reading the novel that you've been trying to get done, or you wanted to watch a couple of Christmas movies all by yourself so you can cry, have your hot chocolate in your bed all snuggled and cuddled up, you feel warm and toasty, and then somebody wants to grab a couple of drinks and you just say no. It's called self-care. Now this could be an ex who has been thinking of you lately. They're reminiscing of old times, how you made them feel and everything, and yet when they call and you don't answer the phone, or they text you and they're spieling out all this love they have for you, and I'm sorry I kicked you out, I'm sorry I treated you a certain way, can you forgive me, I want to move in with you. And you're like, what the heck? No, there's a reason why they're an ex. They're just feeling nostalgia because, trust me, within 2 weeks' time, they're going to go back to their old ways. They're going to bring you down in a circle that you have let go years ago or even months ago, and they're going to try to start it all up again and bring you down to their level. And by gosh and by golly, no. Now, the choice is up to you, of course, but you've worked so hard on yourself. Okay? Just like I said, you have built your self-confidence up. The way you stand, the way you walk into a room, people take notice now. The way you speak, it's slow and steady and sure. You're sure of yourself. You know who you are. You know what you represent. And you're not going to let anybody take you down or bring you down and stop you from becoming who you're meant to be. Okay? So and I see this, in early spring, somebody new is going to come into your life who is stable, okay, who is trustworthy. This person knows how to have a decent conversation. They want to get to know you first before anything else happens. Hallelujah, Jesus. I would love to meet somebody like that, okay? So trust me, it's in the spring. Now, spring comes, what is that, from late February all the way to April, May? Okay, anywhere between that time, you're going to meet the person that you're going to end up with. I guarantee you, at least for myself, I'm guarantee it for myself. But anyway, the choice is yours, of course, if you want to take this ex back. But Christmas is always reminiscing the good old days, or this and this. They did buy me this during the last Christmas, and they were nice to me. Maybe it wasn't as bad. Hogwash. It was bad. That's why you guys broke up. That's why you swore at each other. You're never going to talk to each other. You're never going to see each other. An ex is an ex for a reason. Now, of course, I have to say this legally. The choice is up to you. So don't come back to me and saying, Lightworker, I did it, and now I'm sorry for it. Get me out of this. And I'm like, no, it's one of those things that you're going to have to, experience on your own, because you made the decision. I tried to warn you, but you made the decision. It's totally up to you. Okay, this is for the week. This coming next week, starting on Sunday, which is when Mercury turns direct. So like I said, give it a couple days and everything should start, turning out a lot smoother. I'm here if you need me. You know where all the description is, where all of my links are, and all of the info that you need if you need to contact me. But God bless you and have a wonderful, great week. This is 3333 Lightworker.